The tea is piping hot today. Grab your cups. I hope you're ready because today you're gonna want to hear all of this. All of this. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Or welcome if you haven't subscribed yet. I understand why, because you know sometimes you gotta get to know a person before you subscribe, so that's okay. But after this video you're gonna know me and you're gonna want to subscribe. But welcome. Today we are going to be talking about what I wish I knew before I attended college, before I attended an Hbcu as well. You know, it's not gonna be too long. We're just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna just quit talking. We're gonna get right into it. Okay, so one thing I wish I knew before college is you don't necessarily have to know what your major is going into your first year, because your first year is basically like your gen ed classes. So if you don't know what your major is, you have a little window of time to figure it out because you're not taking classes for your major yet. So like, don't feel pressure to be like, oh my gosh, I need to figure out what I want to major in before I go to college. You don't necessarily have to, because you have that little window of time to figure it out. So don't feel pressured to really know what your major is. Now, another piece of advice: if you know your profession and you know you don't need to go to a 4-year school, please do not waste your money on going to a full college. You can go to community college or a way cheaper college and get those classes out the way and be in your career or doing whatever you want to do. Don't waste your time on 4 years just because you want to live the college life. Like, if you can live the college life without being in college, plenty of people do it. So like, don't waste money on time you don't need to waste. Yeah, because some people, they realize, oh, I only need an associate's for what I want to do. So why are you wasting your time getting a bachelor's if you don't need it? Like, I know some people get it because it just looks better, but like, if you don't need it, you know what I'm saying? And community college aren't always 2-year, but like, if you can go to community college and it's better for you, do that. Don't worry about what everyone is going to think, because at the end of the day, it's your money you're spending and it's your education. That's just, yeah. Now, friends. Making friends in college is not hard. You just have to put yourself out there and you have to be willing and open to making friends. If you're a closed-off person, you're going to have trouble making friends. You're going to be like, oh, I don't want to make friends. No one wants to talk to me. That's because you put yourself in that position. So just get yourself out there. Like, I know, try to put yourself in group chats. If you don't have a Twitter, make a Twitter. It could be just for school. Make a Twitter, and then you could connect with people. You could be like, hey, who's going to so-and-so? Like, hashtag whatever school you're going to. Yeah, like me, it was hashtag Ncat or hashtag Ncat23, and boom. It's a flood of people. They be like, oh, hey, you'll gain followers. You'll find summer friends, friends to text. And then that's just how you connect. Now, losing friends, that's a whole different story. Sometimes you lose friends. Sometimes you gain friends. You know, just, you have to keep your head up. And like, say if you and your friend are going to the same school, let it be for your own reasons. Like, don't be trying to follow your friend just because they're going to a school because you don't want to lose the friendship. You can still keep a friendship. Like, a long distance friendship is way easier than a long distance relationship, okay? Because you and your friends, y'all don't have that, like, it's different. Like, some friends, they understand we don't talk every day. But like, if you're in a relationship, you got to talk every day because that's your love. But yeah, that's how I feel about friendships. Okay, now, another piece of advice is go to class. Like, I know they say don't go to class, but you really should go to class. Even if they tell you, oh, attendance isn't mandatory. Like, the teachers that say that, they're the ones that like give extra points if you come to class or little stuff like that. Like if it's like a review day and they be like, oh, you don't need to come, go to the review day. Even if because you never know what the surprise may be. They'd be like, anyone who came to the review day, 5 extra points on your test, and boom, there you go. Boom. So yes, attendance, they may not say it's mandatory, but it's mandatory. I recommend you go. go every day unless you have an excuse. You're sick. Like, don't just be like, I ain't feel like going. I'm guilty of that because, you know, sometimes you just be tired. But I always made sure I was on top of my work. Guess who got a 4.0 this season? Okay. That's longer than stop me. Yeah. That's that. So let's get into some fun college advice. And I'm going to start talking about more HBCU stuff too as we go. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, another thing I wish I knew. Early classes, they can be your friend. Because look, if you take your classes earlier, that means you're done earlier. But if you're not a morning person, do not put yourself through that. Like, take those later classes if you know you don't wake up early. Like me, first and second semester, I was done by 2 or 3 o'clock. Like, I hated being in class later. And I'd be like, I'm not doing that. So my classes, the earliest class I had was 9 o'clock. Yeah, my earliest class was 9 o'clock. And then second semester, my earliest class was 10. Second semester, I had a class at 10 o'clock. And then my classes were done by 2 o'clock. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I only had one class. That ended at 1:45. Like, that's a good bargain. Like, plan your schedule out to where, plan your schedule out the way you know you function. Like, don't try to model it after high school because that's how they want you to learn. You learn how you know you learn, okay? Don't let them control you. Don't let them control you. Look, don't buy a textbook if you don't have to. Because look, there are PDFs in the world. Just type in the title of the book with PDF at the end. And I'm pretty sure you will find the textbook. Especially if it's an older book. Like, if it's newer, I'm not really sure if it's going to be up there. But try before you buy the book. Try. Because the textbooks add up. And the access codes add up. They do. They do. And also, when it comes to that kind of stuff, make sure you have money set aside for those access codes and books. So you're not sitting there like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Like, from your graduation money, like, save a little bit aside and be like, okay, I'm gonna dedicate this to my books and access codes if I do need them, and if I can't find a PDF. Like, just be prepared with that kind of stuff, because you don't want to be going to class first, like, after the first week and be like, oh, I still don't have my books because I just don't have them. Like, some professors don't understand, but some just be like, well, you should have figured it out. You're grown now. You should have figured it out. It's not my problem. You should have had your books. You should have the money for your books. But they don't understand that. We're not all. They don't get it. But, yeah. Okay, another thing I learned, wish I knew. It's not really an HBCU type thing, but another thing I wish I knew is, if you love to go to parties, join a promo team. Because those tickets add up. Don't be that person to be like, okay, if you're dropping $10, if you're going to parties every weekend, the first, like, few months of college, if you're going to parties every weekend, and tickets are like $10 at the door, girl, you spending like 50, like, that's a lot of money you spending. Like, if you go to party, if it's a straight month, that's $40 a month just on a ticket to get into a party so you can shake your booty. That don't, join a promo team. Getting there early ain't nothing. Just join a promo team, because them tickets add up, and them Ubers and stuff. Child, carpool, because those Ubers add up, okay? If you know somebody with a car, be like, hey, can I hop in a car with y'all? Or like, yeah, you better split these expenses because they add up. Yeah, join a promo team and carpool. That's all I gotta say about parties. So another thing I wish I knew, well, not really wish I knew, but advice. Don't use all your flex. Like, you have a meal plan for a reason. Go to the caf. I know it may not always be the best food or most appetizing, but like, go to the caf. Find something you can eat. Like, I would go to Williams and I would just get some fries because I didn't really like the food in there. My place was closed on the weekends, but it was open during the week. So go to the cafs as much as you can. Save that flex for a rainy day, for the weekend, for those late nights when you up and you ain't got no noodles. It be real out there, like. But listen, pro tip, get the Zatarain heatable pastas. They smack. Nice little snack. Oh, and get the Caribbean Delight beef patties. Chef's kiss on that one. Like, I could end the video right there. Those are the best beef patties in the world. But back to the topic. Use your meal plan. Use your swipes. Don't just spend all your flex and then be looking stupid come November because you ain't got no more flex. Like, the semester not over yet, baby. Don't use all your flex. Be smart. What the heck? Think smarter, not harder. Okay? This is just my advice from me to you, because I don't want y'all to ever be like high and dry and be like, dang, why didn't she tell me that I had a meal plan? Like, I'm telling you now, you have a meal plan. Use it, okay? Don't be that person that just uses all their flex because they have it. No. Okay, and last piece of advice for now. Use Rate My Professor when you're looking for professors for your classes, because it will tell you a lot. Now, if the professor's not on there, you can ask people on Twitter or just go for it. But if you see the professor on there and they have a bad rating, just don't even try to get the professor. Don't give them a chance, because if they have bad ratings for a reason. So look for, like, if you look up a professor's name and they got good ratings, okay, read the ratings. Don't just look at the stars. Read the ratings and see what they say is good, what they say is bad, because they give you pros and cons on Rate My Professor. I could insert something right here that shows you what exactly it looks like if you're not sure what it is. But yeah, use Rate My Professor, because that will really help you know which professors to choose. Because I know me, like, when you're going to a school, you don't know who the professors are. So it's like you're picking your schedule and you be like, you see a name, you look at the name, type it in, and be like, this is what I want to say about them. Okay, they're a good professor. I'm going to take that class. And then boom. Yeah, that's a good judgment of who your good professors are. Tells you a lot. Yeah. I said the last one, but this is really the last one. Get to know your professors and get to know your advisor. You have to have a relationship with your advisor and your professors. That way they know who you are, and, like, say you need something, they will be more than willing to help because they know your face. They can put a face with a name. If you're just in class, quiet, they're going to be like, why should I help you? I don't know you. You don't participate in my class. Like, you really just here. So, like, make sure your teachers know you. Because say when it comes to, like, getting letters of recommendation or, like, jobs and stuff, they will be more than willing to help. And they'll be like, yeah, you can write my name down. I got you. Like, I had a few professors that knew my name, and I had one that, like, I was like, she even messaged me personally because she noticed that I had missed a few days of class, and she messaged me personally and asked me what was going on, and I told her, and she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, she was understanding everything, and I ended the class with an A. Like, if your professors know you, they got your back. Okay, now if they don't know you, you on your own. You got so, well, that's not my fault. I'm telling you now. Let your professors know your face, and let your advisor know your face, because if your advisor doesn't know you, they're really just gonna be like, okay. They're like, they don't really advise you. Like, if they really know you, they'll be like, I don't know if this is really for you. Like, say you want to take a class, they'll be like, nah, you're not really gonna be, I won't recommend this class for you. And then, like, if you see them like on campus, be like, hey, and they'll be like, hey. Just get to know your professors and your advisor, because those need to be your best friends. I need to be like this, okay? I need to be like this, because if you're like this, your life is gonna be like this, okay? Okay. So that's all the advice I have for today. If you want to know more, you can just ask questions. I can make another video. More than willing to, because there's so much college advice you can give, and there's just so little time. So, like, if you want to know more, just let me know. Drop a comment. Like this video if you felt there was something that really touched your heart. Like, when I was talking about the food and stuff, like, if you love food, comment below and like this video if you love food. Like, child, food is so good. And also, if you haven't subscribed already, like I said before, like, what are you waiting for? I know there was something in here that was just like, oh my gosh, I love her, let me subscribe. You should do that, because it's gonna touch my heart. And over here, we have family, and family support family, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends, family, loved ones, significant other, your daddy, your mama, your granddaddy, your grandma. Tell them all to watch my videos, subscribe, because I want to help you all. If you're going to college, I just want to help you all in life, you know, like if you ever want to know what kind of things, if you ever want to give me suggestions on what to post, like stuff you want to see, like I am more than willing to do it, like if I could do it. Yeah, just let me know what you want to see. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks for, I'm almost at 100 subscribers. I know it's small, but we gonna get there. And thank you so much for everyone subscribed already. Thank you so much. I guess I'm saying thank you, but thank you so much. Every small gain is a gain, you know? But that's all for today's video. Bye.